Welcome to another edition of Ram Powerhouse.
I'm Kiana Miller, and this is Larry Jones.
Today we have a lot in store for you guys. Let's get straight into world news with Tanya and Kasia.
I'm Latanya, and this is Kasia, and this is World News. I'm sure you all heard about the Trayvon Martin versus George Zimmerman case that took over the past year. Well, there has been another incident that has taken place in the same state. Michael Dunn killed Jordan Davis because he felt that the team was playing music too loudly from his car. Dunn asked Davis to lower his music down, but Davis disrespected him by using vulgar language. Dunn felt so threatened that he shot Davis 10 times, killing him. Now, this tragic event has taken place in November 2012, but just has been set for trial in 2014. Dunn hopes to beat the case by using the Stand Your Ground law, which is the same case that George Zimmerman used to free himself in the Trayvon Martin case. The law states that a person has the right to use the deadly force on another individual if that person feels endangered. That's all for today. Now back to the studio with Larry and Kiana.
This is Tanya and Kasia.
It's really amazing how the Zimmerman trial has impacted every one of our lives.
Right, we're stopping anyone in person from attacking us because we look suspicious.
Yes, now keep that in mind while we see the weather's looking like.
As we all know, Western John sports are really important to us all.
Right, let's go see what Q and Tommy have to say this week.
Hello, and welcome to another edition of Ram Center.
As you guys know, I'm Q, and this is Tom.
We have a lot to inform you about the athletic world, so let's get started.
Both boys and girls basketball had a remarkable season.
Girls finished first in district, which marked the fourth year in a row they have accomplished this feat.
The boys tied for second in district play. Both look to take this momentum into next year.
Now that the winter sports are finished, we can now transition over to spring sports, which include baseball, softball, and track.
The baseball team will begin district this Thursday. They had an up and down pre-district, but hopefully the experience will help them during district. Now we have an interview with the senior shortstop, Austin Howard, who hit a grand slam Saturday against West Jeff on his thoughts.
Today for our spelling review, we have with us the senior shortstop, Austin Howard.
So Austin, since this is your last year here, how do you feel this season gonna be?
I mean, it's either go hard or go home. You gotta put your all into what you're doing.
Besides yourself, who do you think will work hard this season?
John Augusta, because he needs to improve.
What do you think will be the biggest challenge for the team this year?
Staying focused during practice. The games is gonna come easy if we do what we gotta do in practice and just keep our faith in God.
Do y'all think y'all gonna be undefeated in district?
District, it's gonna be tough, but you know if we come out and work hard at practice, we should have a good chance at looking at that.
And about your coach, Coach Buck, how you feel he been with the team and you?
This guy is great. Like, it's just that his attitude towards the game just reflects on us. That's why I go out and play my hardest every time I play for him, because I know every time he step out on the field, it's like he trying to play again. If he could take one of our jerseys, he would have been did it and played. So I just reflect over him, and I just play through him and Coach Juan.
Well, thank you for your time, Austin.
Sure.
Now back to the studio.
Girls softball team are working to get better game by game, which they have some big upcoming games this week.
West St. John hosted their first track participated at Lutcher's Track Meet this upcoming.
Go on.
Last week we had some pretty good interviews and pranks for Ram Camp.
Right. I learned a lot about Ms. Worley, and it was hilarious pranking our principal with a floating dollar.
Let's go see what we have for Ram Camp this week.
With the longtime teacher, Mr. Walters. So, Mr. Walters, what subject do you teach, and how long have you been teaching?
Okay, I teach U.S. history to 11th graders and world history to 12th graders. And this is my 25th year teaching.
Wow. You have become one of the most prominent teachers at West St. John. What have you done to become a great teacher at the school?
Well, I've taken a personal interest in the students I teach. I go the extra mile. I try to teach beyond what the typical books say, and I always try to implement something about the real world life. Team, I've done classes with the girls basketball team just to show that I'm involved with the students in the classroom and in extracurricular activities. And of course, groups like the Fellowship of Christian Athletes teach the kids a lot about morals and how to behave yourself in and out of school.
Also, from what I heard, you have Your class has some of the high scoring averages in school. Do you have any tactics or strategies to get these high scores?
Well, all I try to stress to my students is that we work hard all the time. We work from bell to bell. We don't waste any time. And I try to make sure that they understand everything that we have covered before we go on to the new.
Thank you so much for your time.
All right, gentlemen. Nice talking to you. Have a great day.
I don't understand. What's supposed to be
I need you out of my room. Let's go.
So I just, you're on, gotcha.
Okay.
All that up. It's all what we've been doing this. Now we're going to do our work.
Today we have Marvin Pierre here with our senior highlight. So Marvin, what are your plans after high school?
My plans after high school are probably going to Louisiana Tech to be an engineer or a physical therapist.
So who has been the most influential teacher while here at West St. John and why?
Mr. Carter, because he was so hard on us in class.
Okay. Now that you're a senior, what is your most memorable moment these past 4 years?
My most memorable moments these past years was playing football with my brothers.
Last but not least, what advice would you give any underclassmen here?
Do y'all work and have fun in class.
All right. Thanks, Marvin. Now back to the studio with Larry and Kiana.
This is right here.
It's recording.
I don't know, all seriousness.
Where? To another edition of Rand Power Hour.
Everyone can access each episode on our school website. Thanks for watching.